It seems California is a literal gold mine for ghost towns. And I guess silver mines too, right? There's so many gold and silver mines. You know, my husband used to ride dirt bike out here and was always dying to get me out here, and I couldn't understand why he loved it so much. Until...
Well, when you're through enjoying this part of the Maggie Mine, just retrace your steps to the main drip and then turn right around the corner. Continue down the tunnel to our famous glory hole.
And there it is. Wow, listen to that diesel just roar, Mike.
She's purring like a kitten.
Purring like a kitten. So we had a luxurious first night at the Flying J truck stop.
One of the finest parking lots we've slept in.
Yeah, it's true. So we decided to start this journey on Route 66 through beautiful downtown Barstow, California, where apparently there is lots to do and see. Well, we just saw our first Barstow prostitute. I mean, there is a lot of like serious motel action here, right?
This is where you make the big bucks.
This is where you make the big bucks. So we carried on through to our destination, the Calico Ghost Town. So Mike, I mean, didn't you think as soon as we got up this road, right, and we made that turn, turning right into Calico, into the ghost town, didn't it just feel like the spirit of the Old West was coming alive for you?
Absolutely. It felt very atmospheric.
Atmospheric? Well, that's a strong word.
Big word.
That is a big word.
I'm going to have to look it up and make sure I used it correctly.
I don't even want you to try to spell it at this point, you know?
No.
But, you know, we did decide to go to Calico and stay a spell. Now, I didn't realize until we got there that Calico Ghost Town is actually a San Bernardino County State Park. Did you know this?
I did not.
Yeah, so I wish we would have done a little research, and I tell you guys, here's why. You know, we camped at the Flying J. We didn't need to stay there. We could have camped right here at Calico Ghost Town. I mean, the fees, look at this, Mike. Look how inexpensive it is for like partial and full hookups, or you can even do dry camping there. Right?
Yeah, well, you know, no one's ever accused us of being the smartest drawer in the fridge.
Smartest drawer in the fridge. We'll get back to that. But, you know, they've got plenty of camping options if you want to come up with a group of RVers, you know, and stay there. But even if you're with your bike gang, bring the whole gang, because they've got bunk houses, they've got cabins, they've got tent camping available, they've got all sorts of different ways that you can stay and play all day and all night. So be smart. Check out the website and do a little bit of research before you go. You can plan your day. You can plan to stay, like I said, stay a couple hours like we did, or you can stay overnight. I think it's pretty awesome. But I digress, or I guess we digress, huh, Mike?
We digress.
We digress. But we walk into town and we see, you know, leather shops, we see all sorts of stores, and then we found this.
Look, the Regional Park Association has provided a questionnaire drop box. Do you have any questions about Calico?
Oh, I thought they were asking us questions.
So we just pull one out?
Pull one out. Man, can you imagine having to sit around and wait for this thing to show up if your house was on fire?
You know, California does have a pretty large fire season. I don't know if I could take it. So is this like a Mustang chassis?
Yep, it's one of the old Fox bodies.
I thought I recognized this model. And speaking of modeling, I tried to get Mike to hop in here, but he absolutely, flatly refused. So, not knowing what to expect, I found Calico for us was absolutely full of surprises, especially this next little bit. Check it out. Oh my gosh, a freaking little train. It is adorable. The train is adorable. If you come to Calico, walk to the back, go up the hill, and find the train.
You want to see?
Sure.
Wow, we got the caboose to ourselves, huh?
Howdy, folks. This is Hard Rock Harris, and I'm here with Mrs. Annie Rickard, two miners from Calico's heyday. We would like to welcome you aboard the Calico and Odessa Railroad.
Howdy there, folks. Y'all please stay seated as we take a ride together along the back country of Old Calico. As we go around this first curve, notice the miners' cabins. built along the canyon walls. As crude as they appear, they were ideal for protecting us from the hot summers and cold winters here at Calico, and perfect for the independent types who like to fend for themselves. Of course, many miners stayed in boarding houses, mainly for modern conveniences like home cooking.
I got my nickname Hard Rock because that was exactly the kind of mining we did around here. The rock is so hard and we didn't have any water to use for mining, so we had to hack and blast away at the rock.
Well, that sounds about right. California's always in some sort of drought at some time or another, isn't it, Mike?
You got that right.
Seriously, I mean, as silly and cheesy as like some of the stories and voiceovers were, not unlike ours. I really had a great time on the train, didn't you, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely. It was pretty chill just riding around the little ghost town and back of a choo-choo.
On the caboose.
The caboose.
On the caboose, you know. But then we decided after the train that we should really explore a little bit more about the mining system there and, you know, how they dug the silver from the earth.
Before your journey into the mine, we'll give your eyes a chance to get accustomed to the dark as we give you a mini education on the type of minerals Calico is famous for. We use black light in the showcase to highlight what would otherwise be pretty bland-looking materials. Modern miners use ultraviolet light to sort specimens, but in the glory days of the Maggie mine, only the sure knowledge and experience of a miner could find pay dirt in high-grade ore. Look at the...
Well, geez, you'd think he'd been here before because he started taking off in front of me. It was kind of hard to figure out which way he went in the dark, trying to catch up. I couldn't figure out exactly what was drawing him, what was pulling him along, right? Was it some sort of ghostly spirit? But soon it all made sense. Remember how the video started? Yeah.
Continue down the tunnel to our famous glory hole. Watch your head.
Is this it? Ah, yeah. We made it. We made it to the glory hole.
That's not what I was thinking.
This was not what you were expecting? Oh, yeah. He does have his leg lifted in a precarious way.
Yeah, he's seducing us.
Wow. The glory hole.
So, Calico is a ghost town and is actually full of ghost stories, but I mean, we were there on a beautiful sunny day.
Yeah, it didn't feel very haunted.
It didn't.
At 2 in the afternoon.
No, it didn't feel very ghostly and haunted for us, but it definitely had a sense of history.
Yeah, you can feel the history, and I've heard many stories and things of that nature that, you know, you can get that spooky vibe in a couple places, but...
Well, you were really feeling it here at this particular ruin, weren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, you felt kind of drawn to that.
Yeah,
right?
there was energy coming through those windows.
Check out the grocery list. So this is a little bit cheaper than what we're dealing with inflation right now, huh?
Oh, pigs, I thought it was pickles. Called it for a shovel.
Wow, you thought it said pickles?
I did. That's really expensive, pickles.
Wow.
Folks, a word of advice. Don't let your man spend too much time at the glory hole. It changes him.